Have you ever wondered what it would take to transform India into a global manufacturing powerhouse? Imagine a network of futuristic cities, buzzing with industrial activity, connected by state-of-the-art infrastructure and designed with sustainability at their core. This isn't a far-fetched dream, it's the vision behind India's National Industrial Corridor Development Program. But what exactly is this ambitious project and how could it reshape India's economic future? In this video, we'll dive deep into the NICDP, exploring its goals, scope and potential impact on India's industrial and economic landscape. We'll uncover the government's commitment, the backbone of development through industrial corridors, the journey from vision to reality, and the road ahead with its challenges and opportunities. The National Industrial Corridor Development Program isn't just a grand vision, it's a concrete commitment of the Indian government, which can also be noticed in the latest budget speech by our Finance Minister. In her speech, she said,
"Our government will facilitate development of investment-ready, plug-and-play industrial parks with complete infrastructure in partnership with the states and private sector by better using town planning schemes. 12 industrial parks under the National Industrial Corridor Development Program also will be sanctioned."
This statement underscores the government's dedication to making the NICDP a reality. But what exactly does plug and play mean in this context? A plug and play industrial park is a pre-built facility with government-provided trunk infrastructure and land, allowing businesses to start operations immediately. To simplify it, let's imagine an industrial park where all the necessary infrastructure from power and water to digital connectivity is already in place. Companies can simply plug in and start operations without delays. It's like having a fully furnished apartment ready to move into but for industries. Now, you might be wondering how India plans to connect these new industrial cities. The answer lies in the concept of industrial corridors. Imagine these corridors as super highways of development, connecting different regions of the country. The program encompasses 32 projects across 11 industrial corridors, forming part of the National Infrastructure Pipeline. These corridors include Delhi to Mumbai Industrial Corridor, Amritsar to Kolkata Industrial Corridor, Chennai to Bengaluru Industrial Corridor, Vizag to Chennai Industrial Corridor, Bengaluru to Mumbai Industrial Corridor, Odisha Economic Corridor, Hyderabad Nagpur Industrial Corridor, Hyderabad Warangal Industrial Corridor, Hyderabad Bengaluru Industrial Corridor, extension of CBIC to Kochi via Coimbatore, and Delhi Nagpur Industrial Corridor. These corridors are strategically planned to leverage the unique strength to different regions, creating a web of industrial development that spans the entire nation. Now let's imagine each of these industrial corridors like a string of pearls. Here, the pearls are the industrial cities and the string representing the transportation network connecting them. But let me tell you, a key feature of these industrial corridors is their multi-modal transport system. Think of it as a transportation buffet for businesses. Roads act like local buses, perfect for shorter distances and door-to-door delivery. Railways are the metro lines of our industrial cities, ideal for moving large amounts of goods over long distances quickly and efficiently. Likewise, ports developed for these corridors will serve as gateways to the world, allowing industries to ship their products globally. In addition, airports will function as express elevators, ideal for high-value or time-sensitive goods that need to reach their destination quickly. By mixing and matching these options, industries can choose the best way to move their goods, just like you choose the best way to get to work or school each day. But what does this mean for you and me? The industrial corridors under the NICDP are more than just transportation networks. They are catalysts for comprehensive economic transformation. For instance, the Delhi to Mumbai Industrial Corridor is not just linking two major cities, but is creating a bridge between the tech-savvy professionals of Delhi and the business-minded folks of Mumbai. It's about transforming all the places in between, the towns and villages that might have been overlooked before. Think about it. Your hometown could become the next big thing in manufacturing or technology. That corner shop your family has run for generations, it might soon be supplying to international companies. The NICDP is like a magic wand, potentially turning overlooked areas into economic hotspots. Moreover, these industrial corridors aren't just about building factories, they're about creating opportunities. Let's take the example of Shendra-Bidkin industrial area, which will create 750,000 jobs. But it's not just the number of jobs, it's about the kind of jobs. These corridors are expected to bring in foreign investment, which means exposure to global best practices and cutting-edge technologies. Imagine developing skills that are in demand not just in India, but around the world. Your next job could involve working with AI, sustainable energy, or advanced robotics, all while staying close to home. Here's where it gets really interesting. When a region's economy grows, it's not just the big industries that benefit. It's like dropping a stone in a pond. The ripples spread far and wide. Local businesses start to thrive. Real estate values may increase. Schools and healthcare facilities improve to meet the demands for a growing population. For you, it could mean better infrastructure in your area, improved public services, and a higher standard of living. Your children might have access to better schools, and your parents might have better healthcare facilities nearby. Now you might be wondering, sounds great, but what about the environment? Well, that's where the NICDP gets clever. They're not just focused on growth at any cost, they're aiming for sustainable development. Imagine living in a city where a significant portion of your energy comes from renewable sources. Picture wide green spaces right in the middle of industrial areas. Think about smart waste management systems that keep your surroundings clean and healthy. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's part of the plan. The NICDP is trying to prove that we can have our industrial cake and eat it too, all while keeping the environment in mind. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but is it happening? The answer is a resounding yes. The NICDP is already moving from vision to reality. Let's look at some concrete examples. The Dholera Special Investment Region in Gujarat is a global manufacturing and trading hub, part of the Delhi-Mumbai Industrial Corridor. In Maharashtra, the Shendra-Bidkin industrial area aims to create 750,000 jobs and attract $15 billion in investments. In Uttar Pradesh, the integrated industrial township in Greater Noida is set to create 58,000 jobs and attract over $4 billion in investments. And remember, as the finance minister announced, 12 more industrial parks are set to be sanctioned. This is a clear indication that the NICDP is gaining momentum and moving full steam ahead. Of course, a project this big comes with its fair share of challenges. There are hurdles to overcome, from land acquisition to ensuring fair development. But the potential benefits for the economy, for the environment, and individuals like you make it an exciting journey to watch and potentially be a part of. So, the next time you hear about the NICDP, remember, it's not just about building corridors or cities, it's about building opportunities, potentially transforming regions, and creating a new economic landscape. And who knows, you might just find yourself at the heart of this transformation. As we conclude our journey through the National Industrial Corridor Development Program, one thing is clear. We are witnessing the writing of a new chapter in India's industrial story. The NICDP isn't just about building new cities or corridors, it's about reimagining what industrialization can mean for a country in the 21st century. So, the next time you hear about a new industrial smart city being developed in your state or a new plug-and-play industrial park being sanctioned, remember, you're not just seeing a local development project, you're watching a piece of a grand vision come to life. A vision that aims to propel India into the ranks of global manufacturing powerhouses.